Back in 1962, Chevrolet introduced a second homage C2 of the Corvette called the Stingray as a 1963 model year, and it was Zora Arkus-Duntov with the C2 Corvette and his team of engineers really started to improve the Corvette's performance. His goal was for the Corvette to be a leader in performance both on and off the track. The 1963 model had independent rear suspension IRS, and by 1965 the C2 had four-wheel disc brakes. The car was the hottest sports car of its time, but Zora had plans to make it even better. Zora knew people would want to race the new Corvette, so the Z06 package was only offered for 1963, effectively creating a racer-ready Vette. Only 199 Z06 Corvettes were produced in 1963, of which only 63 had the large tank variant. How much did the L72 427 big block variant cost? In 1965, the Stingray Corvette received Chevy's new Mark Roman 4 big block engine, and in 1966 displacement was increased to 427 cubic inches. The 425 horsepower L72 was just what the Corvette needed to take on competitors like the 427 Shelby Cobra and finally compete in European FIA-sanctioned endurance racing. While the 1966 Z06 didn't have the package, you can order parts a la carte to get to the same place. What is a large tank or tanker Corvette? As the name suggests, the big tank Corvette, also called a tanker, is simply a larger fuel tank option to give the C2 Corvette more endurance racing range. The option gave the Corvette a large 36.5-gallon tank, just what endurance racers need. In 1963 the tanks were fiberglass, but this one was redesigned in 1966. It is for sale at the Glendale Meccan Show and is one of only 66 large tank Corvettes built in 1966. The Corvette shown here was purchased new and then exported by racer Anatoly Artunov at Capital Chevrolet in Nashville, Tennessee. It went to Germany and was fielded as a race car by Artunov, one of only a handful of personal Grand Prix entrants, once finishing fourth against the factory teams, quite an amazing feat at the time. How rare is a 427 big block and 4-speed manual transmission combination? Adding to the rarity of this Corvette tanker, it is one of only 15 built in 1966 to feature the L72 427 SI 425 HP big block M22 Muncie Rock Crusher 4-speed manual transmission. This ex-racer 1966 Corvette was completely stripped down and restored, where the build team sourced hard to find original GM parts, including seats, belts, door panels, and a host of other items. This 66 is also one of only 382 models built in 1966 with the J56 heavy brake and J50 power assist options. For a racer, the Corvette is heavily optioned with an L72 K66 transistor ignition, G81 Posey rear end, F41 heavy-duty suspension, A82 headrest seats, and a C48 heater. Look closely and you'll also discover a 200 mph speedometer and an 8,500 RPM redline throne. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video.